From the Crush Studio in sunny Florida, this is the Disney Crush Podcast. And now your two tempests in a teacup, Dave and Tony Ann.
On this week's The Disney Crush Podcast, Santa Bobby is coming down your chimney. What would you ask Bob Iger for Christmas if he was going to fill your stocking? Episode 423 of the Disney Crush Podcast starts right now. David?
Hello, Tony Ann. You caught me out. You caught me off guard there for a second.
Happy anniversary. Today is 8 years of the Disney Crush Podcast. The day we're recording is December 18th, and that is our anniversary of the Disney Crush Podcast. So,
yeah, recording on our anniversary. How weird is that?
Yeah. Thank you all. Thanks to all our listeners for keeping us going and continuing to listen.
Yeah, thank you. 8 years. I thought it was more, but I did. I think
it's been longer since you started planning and buying equipment and.
Well, it only took me 8 months, or come on, 8 or 9 months, 10 months maybe. I don't know. I got scared. Whatever,
So, as a reward for our 8 years, we got an email. Was it yesterday or the day before? From one of these services that tells you how you're doing in the ratings and rank and what the search engines bring up. And so on Apple Podcasts, Dave, did you see this list?
I did notice it, but we get so much of that stuff that I just kind of ignored it. But it looks like you delved into it, didn't you? You went down that rabbit hole.
On Apple Podcast, if you search ridiculous things, we are the 7th item on the list. Our podcast comes up as the number 7 podcast if you search ridiculous things on Apple Podcast app. And I looked it up. We really are number 7. Yes.
Well, why aren't we like number 1 then? We should be like the number 1 podcast out there.
Under ridiculous things.
Under Disney or Disney, even ridiculous Disney things.
Navigating Disney, we're number 9 under Navigating Disney. Mm-hmm. But this is the really weird one. We're number 15 under Save Money Tennis.
Okay, that tells me that's all AI. Something's not right then.
We've never talked about tennis, I don't think, on the podcast.
I don't think so. Not even pickleball. We haven't talked about anything like that.
No. Spotify, we're a lot lower. Spotify, Disney Parks Experience, we come up 42. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, we've always kind of, Spotify's way out there.
So, mm-hmm. But Apple Podcast, number 7, ridiculous things.
Well, we'll keep it going. 8 more years of ridiculousness.
So, we actually did a podcast called Ridiculous Things at Disney or something like that. And that's why it comes up so high, because it was a title of one of our podcasts. So
what does that mean? You just got to have the right title then? And you'll put you up there? Ridiculousness. I don't know.
Maybe we need to title one Planning a Disney Trip.
No, we need to title it Ridiculousness again, or Ridiculous or something.
Because you want to stay there.
I want to stay number 7.
The top.
Yeah, I want to stay number 7. Yeah. So
okay, cool.
We're going to call this Santa Bobby Ridiculousness. Watch, I'll do it just to see what happens.
I know you will.
Hey,
so
don't test me. Don't test me. Apple, don't do it.
So there was a bit of news this week, just a little bit. Trader Sam's is now open at 11. I was talking to some friends, and they think that it's probably in part to take some of the pressure off of Wailulu, the Perch,
mm-hmm.
and, just because those places are slammed right now. I mean, when I was at the Perch, they were really slammed. You can also join the wait list through the app for Trader Sam's, which is a new feature. You never were able to do that before. You have to be in the Poly, from what I understand, for it to work. I tried it from home last night. It said I was too far away. So I think you have to be, at the Poly to join the wait list.
Well, we have some friends over there, Andy Hoffman and Wendy Fox are over there.
So maybe they'll do some recon.
Well, let's find out. Yeah, we'll find out from them.
Because Amanda Bond had asked immediately, like, well, then what time do you have to be there? Because when it opened at 3, you had to be there at 1 to get on the wait list. So I don't know what time they're opening that virtual wait list. I don't know.
We got some people over there. Maybe they'll do, like you said, do some recon. We'll find out.
That would be nice. That's all the news. I got the hiccups now.
Oh, nice. Perfect. Ridiculousness. I'm just gonna say ridiculousness a lot and see if it helps the algorithm.
All right. Well, I've got a little something for you, Dave.
Ooh. I know that music, and it sounds like a missed connection. Oh, yeah.
I haven't had one of these in a while.
No, we just had one the other day, last week or something, I think. Hit us again with that ridiculousness. Come on, go ahead.
If you're in line for the Millennium Falcon right now, 11:20 a.m., wearing a red shirt and jeans in your 40s, I'm interested if you're single. If not, please enjoy the compliment. It would be cool if you're in the group here, but right now you're too far away to chat. Signed, Brittany.
Oh, what color shirt did she say he had on?
He had on a red shirt and jeans.
Honey, can you pack a red shirt and some jeans for me? We're going to go to Disney and see if we can find Brittany. Brittany.
Our friend Andy was at the Millennium Falcon today. He told me, but he was wearing a green shirt because I saw the pictures.
Uh-oh. Sorry.
So
sorry about your luck.
Andy.
Sorry, Andy. Wasn't you. Turn that ridiculous music off.
Okay. You're no fun.
Oh. And whoever can tell me how many times we say ridiculous during the podcast this week will win a Disney Crush coffee mug.
Nobody has contacted me yet about the
really? Well then forget it. We're not doing it anymore.
Merry Halloween, not so Merry Christmas party. But it's only the show only came out yesterday.
I know, but we've had hundreds of people are listening to it. So in none of those people, no one decided they wanted.
Nobody listened to the end. That's the problem.
Oh, you think? Oh, maybe they're just it's getting to Christmas. They don't have time for this podcast anymore.
They're a little busy. Yeah, I guess so.
I can see that.
But you know who's not busy right now? Bob Iger. He's not busy. He's got nothing to do. So he's going to take our requests. He wants to know what's on your Christmas list from Walt Disney World this year, or from the Disney Corporation, because some of the answers go beyond the parks. So,
well, you know something I noticed in the comments that it tells me that some things are just inevitable in the parks, change and all that kind of thing, etc., etc. But how about just bringing back almost everything that you took away during the Great Unpleasantness? How's that? And thank you, Kevin Curtis Allen, for that saying. You know, he came up with that, the Great Unpleasantness, and it's stuck. So thank you, sir.
Yeah, I think a lot of it has come back or is coming back. I know, we heard a few months ago that the Grand Floridian, the Garden View Tea Room, will be coming back soon in 2026.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of the things that I remember didn't come back. A lot of the tours haven't come back, but let's get back. Let's get into what our listeners, because I think some of that is brought up. Jen Batchelder said, "My perpetual wish is for Tarzan Rocks to come back. She loved that show at Animal Kingdom, but I don't think it's going to happen." She also wants luggage pickup from MCO to the resort, and then airline luggage check on departure day. That is slowly coming back. I know they have a deal with Southwest right now. Certain resorts are doing it, but so I think it is slowly coming back. And she also wants paper fast passes, which I think you're going to see as a trend tonight. She wants those paper fast passes back.
I saw that trend on these comments. Deirdre Watts, bring back the Osborne lights.
Yeah. Where could they put those if they were going to bring them back? Disney Springs, maybe?
What do you think they took them away? Did we ever find out why they took them?
They built Galaxy's Edge.
No, I know, but I mean, you would think, right, they could put them somewhere else, though. That's my point. Right. I mean, take them away, but let's move them somewhere. And I probably thought, no, it's just a lot of work. That's just too much work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work. But...
So why do we want to put ourselves through that? They got Galaxy's Edge. They let them be satisfied and quit complaining, and they'll never miss it. Well, they don't. No, there's a lot of people that want those things back.
I mean, they could put them down Sunset Boulevard too. I mean, they could do that. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Or even half of them would work. I mean, partly. I don't
Yeah.
know. Whatever.
Or put them, like I said, put them in Disney Springs or.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I agree with Deirdre. And those are kind of cool.
Yeah, they were cool.
Well, our friend Wendy Fox is over in Disney. So what does she say, Tonya?
Bring back Jedi training at Hollywood Studios. See, that's one of the things that went away with the unpleasantness that hasn't come back. The Osborne Lights, Maelstrom at Epcot. She's on your side. Talking Mickey at Magic Kingdom, and lunch with an Imagineer as an enchanting extra. That's one of the other things they didn't bring back is the lunch with the Imagineer. Talking Mickey, we had a great experience with Talking Mickey with Michael because he was wearing a birthday button and Mickey just really doted on Michael and sang happy birthday to him, and it was cool.
See, this is the pattern I'm talking about.
Is Bob listening to us?
I don't know, but
Josh,
there's a lot of stuff is just, and some of it doesn't make sense because it just doesn't make sense. Like, why would you not bring that back? It was such a great thing.
Well, there used to be a light display at Epcot called the Lights of Winter, and it was really cool. It was like, the center, when you walk through the center way to get to World Showcase, like right up the middle.
Mm-hmm.
There used to be archways of lights over that. And Disney took that away some years ago, like more than 10 years ago, I think. And they said it was because the technology was no longer supported. It was lights. So change the lights to LED if that's the case. I don't understand.
It's not the moon landing. Like we lost the tech. We lost the technology. We can't get back to the moon. What?
Do stuff. They have engineers.
Exactly. And NASA can get back to the moon, and they still haven't done it. Hello.
No.
Holly Fitch says, make the Mary Poppins attraction at Epcot happen. Yes, please.
Yeah.
I was so looking forward to that.
Really?
Yeah, I was. I was kind of looking forward to that. Maybe because that was one of the things when I was growing up, Mary Poppins. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did we say happy 100th birthday to Dick Van Dyke?
Oh, happy birthday, Dick Van Dyke.
Yep. Greg Tome says, bring the Hunchback musical back to the U.S. See, they all want these old shows to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Hotel and airport luggage service, and build a 5th park in Florida. Okay, Greg. He and Jen Batchelder would get along really well because she wants the Tarzan show back. He wants the Hunchback show back. And they both want luggage transfers back.
Judy Ludwig, Auntie Judy, she's got, let's see, number 1, get rid of lightning lanes and bring back free paper fast passes. Number 2, keep the Magic Kingdom open until at least 11 p.m. Number 3, bring back the Main Street Electrical Light Parade. Number 4 on the list, bring back Streetmosphere. Actors at Hollywood Studios. Yes, I agree. See, that's another thing. They just took them away, and why not? I don't know. Did the Streetmosphere actors get jobs other places and they just couldn't replace them? Or, see, some of this stuff just doesn't make sense to me. Number 5, bring back the ferry in Liberty Square and put cars where the Speedway is. Okay. And number 6, and make all boat rides handicap accessible like Small World.
Yeah, she's talking about the Small World boats, and Jungle Cruise has one, and Three Caballeros has one, and Living with the Land has one. They're boats that you could actually get right on with. You don't have to transfer out of your wheelchair. You can get on the boats. There's a special boat that accommodates a wheelchair. So if they can do it for those, I guess they can't do it for Pirates because of the drop.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess.
Yeah, but they do it on Jungle Cruise and Small World and Living with the Land and Three Caballeros.
Right.
That's it.
Well, there's no drop. Right. You're right.
I don't think there are other. Is there one for Navi? I don't know I don't see why they wouldn't be able to do it for Navi though. That's a slow moving. Yeah. So yeah, Judy's right. Bring it. So, all right. Margita has a big long list too. Holy cow. the Traveling Tiaras, they won a lot from Bob.
My goodness, she wrote a book.
She did. Opening show at Magic Kingdom out in front of the train station. Mayor and the Suffragettes on Main Street. Splash Mountain. Park benches on all pathways in Magic Kingdom again. The Lights of Winter Archway in Epcot. We just talked about that. And while you're at it, put the fountain back too. Bring back World of Motion and Horizons and Ellen's Energy Adventure. The original Figment, El Rio del Tiempo, Maelstrom. Parades at Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom again. All the Streetmosphere players at Hollywood Studios. Late hours at the parks again. Loved it when it closed at 1 or 2 a.m., especially Magic Kingdom. All resort shops and park shops with their own unique merch and delivery of your purchases back to the resort. A dining plan that offers 1 sit-down meal and 2 snacks per day and includes tip again. Free paper fast passes. Get rid of park reservations for annual pass holders. Bring back the Magical Express and build a new park. And stop building more DVC so there's more capacity and less crowds at the parks. Also, build out the Skyliner to more resorts. What did I miss? Oh, and fix the monorail so it stops breaking down. She just has a very short list. Very reasonable. Everything that she's listed there is valid. And yeah. She doesn't expect a lot, Santa Bobby.
No, she doesn't expect a lot. See? Make it happen, Santa Bobby.
Okay.
Yeah, that's everything she said. A lot of it was taken away during the Great Unpleasantness, and it hasn't returned. Again, I know I'm repeating myself, but that is the way it is. Glenn Kessler says, just give me night hours at Animal Kingdom. Yeah, that's another one. Even if you just did it during the summertime, it's so hot. Give us some later hours so we can enjoy the park at night. Oh, and a 24-hour Magic Kingdom day every once in a while. Thanks, Santa Bobby. See, he was thanking Santa. He's hoping that he's being very nice and saying, thanks, Santa Bobby, that maybe Santa Bobby will grant him these wishes or bring him these presents.
And a nice short list, unlike other people.
Unlike that ridiculous list by Margita Stone.
I did experience one of those, the very first 24-hour at Magic Kingdom. It was, I want to say in 2012. Yeah, it was in 2012. It was on Leap Day. It was on February 29th. And it to celebrate my 40th birthday, I went and I did it. I was at the turnstiles at 4 a.m. and I didn't get back to the park opened at 6, but I wanted to be there. It was a big deal. There was cameras and television stations. And so I was right close to the front of the turnstiles. I was one of the first people in. And then I went to every park that day. I did a 4-park challenge and I ended up back at Magic Kingdom and I did a meet and greet. I did a meet up with the Diz boards at that time. At 2:00 in the morning, we all met and rode the People Mover. And then they did a big show at 4. They did like a fireworks show and a show on the castle. And we all kind of hung out a little bit longer and they closed at 6. And I think I got back to my room. It was like 8:00 the next morning. I think I left my room at 3:00 the morning before. I can't imagine what a difference like 15 years back that I was able to do that and not be tired.
Well, you could say you did it. That's for sure. That's cool.
Yeah. I did sleep through the next day. I slept like till 4:00 in the afternoon that day. I had a lunch reservation. I slept right through it. Luckily, that was before they charged for no shows. All right. Chris Futrell says, bring back the sake bar at Mitsukoshi, you cowards. Oh, and the Cinderella Castle Dreamlights. He wants that sake bar back.
Tom Ellison, please make Asteria Story Living in Pittsboro, North Carolina, southwest of Raleigh, affordable enough for me to move to. Thanks. See, he's being very nice. Thanks.
Yeah.
Use all of your big money, power, and buy the rights to Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, Silmarillion?
I guess so.
Silmarillion, Unfinished Tales, etc. I need a I need a Baron and Luthien movie, and wouldn't Shire be a magical place to visit? Think of all the food. Fix Marvel Comics. It's broken.
Yeah.
The Shire to a magical place to visit.
The Shire would be a magical place to visit. Did you ever, the show 2 weeks ago, I went back and listened to it, the one about movies.
You finally did. You finally realized what happened there, didn't you? Oh, you finally feel like, he stuck that movie. He stuck that in. I see now what he did. Oh.
And I just thought of that. Did you ever see the Lord of the Rings movie?
I have not. I've been very bad. I haven't done that. I haven't done.
Those are good movies.
Napoleon Dynamite. I haven't done that movie by, what's his name? The baseball movie.
Oh,
Field of Dreams. Oh, yeah. I got so much to do. I just don't have time. I'm too busy.
Lord of the Rings would be magical land if they built a Shire. That would be beautiful. And then they could have like the elfin area and the dwarfs area, and then they could have Mordor, and that would be like a roller coaster. I'm imagining it right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I read The Hobbit.
And you go over the fires. That would be cool. The orcs are coming after you.
Some of the stuff I read in The Hobbit, if they made a little land, I can see that. Yeah.
The Shire would be beautiful though if Disney did it right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Get on it, man.
The other Kessler, Jeff. Once again, I'm wishing for a Skyliner to Animal Kingdom and Blizzard Beach. Just makes too much sense for it not to be a plan yet. He's not wrong.
No, he's not. He's absolutely right. And they should do it. And maybe they will. I mean, eventually. Maybe.
I think they can make Coronado Springs a hub the way they made Caribbean Beach a hub. And then it would go to the Animal Kingdom resorts. It would go to the lodge, it would go to the All-Stars, and it would go to Coronado. And I think they also would need a Disney Springs branch.
Oh my gosh, how cool would that be?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That would take pressure off the buses and stuff.
Yeah. It's probably cheaper to run than the buses because the buses take gas.
Yeah, I know. And all the drivers.
I think some of them use biodiesel. I think some of them do.
Yeah, but you got all the drivers.
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't want people to lose their jobs, but.
No, but eventually they're going to all be self-driving buses anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
AI is going to take over. So it's either now or later.
Invest the money in the Skyliner and extend that. Yeah.
Makes sense. Shelley Lynn says, I'd love a Keys to the Kingdom type tour in Epcot. I know they used to have one. Pretty please. See, Shelley knows how to see. It's kind of like putting out a cookie and marshmallows and hot chocolate for Santa. See, they're saying please, pretty please. See, they know what to do. Mm-hmm.
They know how to stroke Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
So I did go on this tour. It was called Undiscovered Future World, I think was the tour that I went on with Rich on our 10th anniversary. We went on this tour, and it started in Future World. But you know what's really weird? We wound up in World Showcase too. So we had a special tour of Soarin', and we got to sit in B1 and ride Soarin'. And I'm trying to remember what else. Oh, we went backstage to the laundry. We got to see the costuming department and the laundry. That's where I learned that if you're ever skeeved out by the 3D glasses, there's a building where they have all the 3D glasses. You throw them into that bin at the end of the ride or movie or 3D movie, and they take those bags and bring them to this building, and they're on trays, kind of like it's kind of like an industrial dishwasher where they're all cleaned and sanitized. And then they come back on those trays. You know, the trays that they're laying on when you take one, those trays go right into this machine, and then they come back out and they put them. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I saw the costuming department, which is kind of like a library where you check out your costumes like you would check out a book. So,
I actually have a pair of Muppet 3D glasses if anybody's interested for $999.99.
What a thief.
I'm just kidding. I don't. I'm just kidding. Santa Bobby, I'm kidding. It's a joke. I don't have them. I have three. Okay. I don't have a pair. I have 3 pairs.
What about those tough to be a bug ones with like the bug eyes?
I missed that one. I didn't get those.
That would have been better.
I know.
Because I think the Muppet 3D ones are just
they're just plain. Yeah. You're not wrong on that one.
All right. Andy Hoffman, our friend, wants monthly payments for out-of-state annual pass holders and bring back the lobster thermidor burger at the Grand Floridian Cafe.
Yeah, Andy, that was one of my favorite burgers. I have to admit, I do miss that burger. That was a good one.
Now, our friend Uli did explain very well why they can't do the annual pass, the monthly payments, because you only have to pay for one day, like as a down payment. And I guess Florida residents are more likely to come back. So if you don't pay, you don't get in the park. That's, but if you say you take a 9-day trip and you just pay that 1-day payment that you have to put down, and then you go back to Minnesota and you don't come back. So you don't care if you can't get in, because you're just going on a once in a lifetime trip, but you're going to buy an annual pass with a down payment of 1 day, 1 park ticket. And then you're never going to come back, and you're going to take that 9-day trip for the price of a 1-day ticket. So that's the reason. Because there are unscrupulous people in the world that would try to game the system, unfortunately.
Right.
So.
No, they do that. Ridiculous. Angie Smith, Dear Santa Bob, we left you a Joffrey's coffee gingerbread castle flavored with a splash of rum and churros. See, she knows what to do. Below are our requests for the coming year. Number 1, please add all the day drink cups that will be active for all of Disney property. We know your deal with Coca-Cola, so it won't hurt the bottom line. Bonus if you could add Dr. Pepper. Number 2, do an after 4 p.m. weekday ticket, either single, summer, or annual option at 50% from the OG price. 3, stop being ridiculous with character meal pricing. Thank you for that. We need that ridiculous in there. Do a once a year yard sale style event with the Cast Connection pricing for annual pass holders. Oh yeah. It could be set up like D23 shopping. I like those.
Well, I remember that Universal has done that in the past. They've done annual pass holder sales, and there's like a tent, and you go and they have their old merch and at a big discount. I'm okay with that, Angie.
I'm absolutely fine with that.
Susie Aston says, bring back free fast passes and free magic bands at resort check-in. Bring back all the park tours. Why aren't they back yet? She's not wrong. Make a good evening show at Animal Kingdom, ideally with drones, and have Animal Kingdom open later. Sort out Hollywood Studios. I want old Hollywood back with Streetmosphere. Make it a full-day park with some soul, including bringing back the Osborne lights. Yeah, Susie gets it. She wants that Streetmosphere and the Osborne lights, just like some of our earlier listeners said. And she wants the Animal Kingdom night show and night hours.
Hello.
Yeah. You know what I noticed recently? Michael wanted a magic band for Christmas, and annual pass holders we used to get a free magic band every year, but then they made it where it wasn't free anymore, but you got like $10 off, like resort guest gets. You can still order one before you go through the app or through the website actually, and you used to get a little discount. You used to get like $10 off. I went to buy him a magic band, and I said, oh, he has one coming to him with his annual pass. And I went on the Disney website, and it was the exact same price as it was in Shop Disney. There was no discount anymore. Used to be they gave us like $10 off. Now, no. It's coming tomorrow. I have to remember to run to the mailbox before he does.
Well, I think Dan Allison's going to have something to say about this in a little bit. James Blazier? James, is it Blazier? Blazier? James Blazier. Hope I said that right, James. Number 1, add ceilings to many of the rides. Looking at the animatronics on the ride is nice, but as soon as you look up and you see all of the metal trusses, then you realize that you are in a warehouse and it spoils the ride. They should put in a regular ceiling with scenery that matches the ride. If the ride is carried from the ceiling, like Peter Pan, they could still cover parts of the ceiling with fake clouds if they needed. Quick access to the track during breakdown. Stop shortening the ride, as in, this is number 2. Stop shortening the ride, as in Journey into Imagination, or stop removing scenes, as they did at the end of Spaceship Earth. Number 3. I agree with another person who said stop reimagining classic rides and instead use some of the empty land behind the parks to extend them and to add new rides. The exception to this would be Tomorrowland Speedway. Since they are making a Cars-themed land, take out the Speedway and either put in an e-ticket ride like Journey to the Center of the Earth, or bring back some of the classic rides like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride or Snow White's Scary Adventures.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I could take a Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and he's not wrong. And he's not wrong about the ceilings, because I have a tendency to look up. I'm always looking around, especially the more I go, the more I look around, and I notice that too. It kind of does take away from the experience. You're looking at all this stuff; it looks amazing, and then you look up, and you're like, "Oh, really? Like they couldn't have just covered that with something that kind of matched." So I get it.
Our friend Scott Daves from the Mickey File podcast chimed in. Actually expand a park, any park, quit building in the same footprint. So he's kind of saying the same thing as James there, that instead of taking something away to give us something, build something new and let us keep what we already have. Improve maintenance and upkeep. Too many rides have broken or B-mode animatronics and effects, which is what our friend Dan was saying last week, that a lot of the rides when he rode were in B-mode. Speaking of Dan Austin, he's got the next one, Dave. I think that's the last one. He's going to take us home.
Santa Bobby, I want you to want us to come back again. These price hikes make it feel like you don't want us to come and visit anymore. Santa Bobby, we want our previous portions back at quick service. You raise the price and decrease the portion sizes. And Santa Bobby, we want rides running in all full capacity and not in B mode. Please. He did say please here. Yeah. Please get your maintenance under control. Santa Bobby, bring us more Muppets in the parks.
He's a very passionate man.
Well,
he knows what he wants.
He knows. We talked about it last week on the podcast with him, and he said there's a lot of B modes, and Scott Daves says the same thing. A lot of B modes going on, and you'd think that they could get their act together, but this brings us to the whole. The great unpleasantness. A lot of things have changed since then, and it's in the outside world, not just Disney, but everywhere. You know, you saw prices go up because of the pandemic, and then after it was over, you know, they everything was kind of back to normal, and the prices never came down. I think people got greedy. These companies got greedy, and they said, you know what, we're getting these prices now. It feels really good, and I like that money coming in, and we're just going to keep these prices high.
Yeah.
Some things have, some things, if you notice, some things like food, certain things have changed and some haven't, like electronics. Mm-hmm. You can go get a 60-inch TV right now for like $350.
Yeah.
Podcasting equipment has come down or stayed the same. When we first started podcasting 8 years ago, I mean, the equipment we used to have to get was huge, and wires and this and then that. You had to get this for this and that to clip into here. Now it comes in. The one I'm using now is like almost the size of my hand. It's small, and it does 10 times more than these big units used to do. Wow. And the price has come down. Like this unit I have is hundreds and hundreds of dollars less than these big, huge recorders that they have out there now.
Right.
And it's amazing what they can do now. But then in other things, the prices have stayed high.
Yeah.
And Disney is taking advantage of that, if I must say.
If you must say.
It was ridiculous. Ridiculous, Tony Ann.
I have noticed that, and I don't know if we want to, I guess we'll say it now. A lot of, like, 3 of the new things that came this year, was it 3? Yeah, were bars. We got 3 new bars. I know that Disney is looking at this phenomenon of Disney adults, and they're kind of catering to that. They see these adults that are coming to Disney repeatedly, multiple times a year, meeting up with friends. So I think they're leaning into that culture, and I don't want the families feeling like they're being pushed out because Disney's catering to these people that come 6 times a year. I mean, I'm glad they're catering to the people that come 6 times a year because I always felt like they didn't, but I don't want families like the Austins to feel like they're being pushed out and that their voices don't matter.
Well, that's a moneymaker for them.
Mm-hmm.
A bar selling alcohol is a moneymaker.
Yeah. And that doesn't even, that 3, I was thinking of the Perch, Beacon Barrel, and GO82, but I didn't even think of Wailulu. I mean, that's another one, but.
Beacon Barrel is, although it's cool, whoever was in charge of that floor plan needs to be fired, right?
Yeah.
I mean, immediately fired.
Well, that's Dave's wish for Santa Box.
Yeah, that's what, let's do our wish in a minute. But let's talk about, how about, I want to talk about things after the pandemic that are good. Because we keep complaining about things they're not bringing back. How about some things that are good or better after the pandemic?
Mobile ordering, which I think mobile ordering had started a little bit before, but they really embraced it with the pandemic. They were forcing people to mobile order.
It's great. I love it. How about added security?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. I don't mind that at all.
Well, the security changed. We have the metal detectors now. Before the pandemic, they were going through each and every bag, and it was a pain in the butt.
That's what I meant by improved security, right? Walk up wait lists.
Yeah, that's good. And some of the restaurants still have kept their to-go menus. Like, I think Trattoria Al Forno, Ale and Compass, Kona Cafe, Steakhouse 71, a few of them. I'm missing some. They have to go. They have like Kona to go and Trattoria Al Forno to go. So if if you're going back to your room and like your kids are wiped out and they're not going to sit in a restaurant and behave themselves. So if you get back to your room and the kids are too tired to go to a restaurant,
mm-hmm.
you and your spouse can order a meal to go and from one of the nice restaurants and bring it back to the room. So
yeah, I think that's a great idea. How about booking advanced dining reservations? Was 180 days, now it's 60.
It had gone to 90. It was 180. It had gone to 90, and now it's 60. And I think 60 is much more reasonable.
Mm-hmm. Well, it makes the playing field a little more even for everybody. You know what I mean?
Making reservations 6 months in advance. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to want to eat 6
mm-hmm.
months in advance.
Right. Planning things out better helps planning things out and stuff better for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
How about both the water parks being open?
Well, they're not.
No, they were supposed to be open.
Yeah.
That was their plan, was to open both water parks at the same time.
I think they can't staff it. I think that's the problem. They can't staff them both, so they're flip-flopping.
Get on it.
And they are doing this free water park day on your arrival day, which I think has, like, the Austins had never been before, and now they've been, and their kids got a taste of it and like it. And so next year, Simon may say, "Mommy, Daddy, I want to go to the water park," and maybe they'll go, and maybe when they go, they'll have to pay for it. But they are bringing it back next year, but only select months. I think in the summer they're bringing it back.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. Yeah,
they're not doing it all year like they did this year.
Yeah, well, they're going to bring them. They're going to open them both up. So just look for that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what about your wish list? Do you have any wish lists, Tony-Ann?
You put me on the spot here, but I don't know.
Okay, I'll give you some of mine. In Magic Kingdom, fix the floor plan at Beacon Barrel. I talked about that already.
Okay.
Someone needs to get on that like ASAP. Hollywood Studios.
Okay.
They need to bring back the March of the First Order.
Mm.
They need to bring back the Galactic Spectacular fireworks show,
Mhm.
which was amazing. They had fire, lasers, music, and they even had a lightsaber in the sky. It
Mhm.
was amazing. Absolutely. And I'm not even a Star Wars fan. And it was like the best fireworks show. And I don't even like fireworks that much. And for Mike's sake, please bring back the Great Movie Ride
Oh,
and give us a proper Minnie and Mickey's ride, please.
okay.
Okay. And Streetmosphere. They need to bring that back. Bring back the Wagyu burger at the Brown Derby, please. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And for Heavenly Father's sake, do you know who Heavenly Father is?
Who?
Jesus. Give us some more shade in Toy Story Land. The shade at the bathroom area is just not enough for everybody there in the park. It's just not enough.
No, it's not. And more seating at Woody's lunchbox, so we don't have to fight Grandma for a seat.
And in Epcot, could they just bulldoze the American Pavilion and do something better there?
I love the American Pavilion.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh. And
I cry at that end scene with the where they show all the clips of all the. I cry every time.
you're an easy crier.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I am.
And in Magic Kingdom, did I mention that they need to bring Oswald? They need a meet and greet for
Yes.
Oswald. And I would guess it would have to be at Magic Kingdom, as much as I.
Hollywood would be good too.
Well, yes, but yeah,
I don't know why they didn't put him in the Mickey and Minnie ride.
I know. I
They
don't
put
either.
Pete in there.
I know. It just doesn't. That's what I mean. They just need to scrap that whole thing and start over again. You know what I think they
Yeah.
did? I think they went into a warehouse and they saw all this stuff and they started talking about how we could just make a Minnie and Mickey's ride out of all this extra stuff. And they just threw it together.
I think for me, I've always said the food at Magic Kingdom, as far as like the quick service, they should improve on that. I mean, Animal Kingdom has some amazing eateries. Why don't we bring that whole idea to Magic Kingdom too? Some of the really good things. I feel that way about Hollywood Studios table service. I've been saying for years we need a kosher delicatessen, and I think Hollywood Studios would be the perfect place to have a pastrami on rye, corned beef, knishes, all that good stuff, matzo ball soup. It would be great if they put that in Hollywood Studios.
Agree.
So I would love that.
Yep, I agree. All right, Tony, anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. Also, be nice to your cast members because it's this time of year is a lot of these cast members are working when they could be home with their families. So just be nice.
Right.
And just know that not just cast members, but friends, family, and people you don't know. Because if you're walking in the mall, if you just stopped anybody walking down the mall, just pick out a random person, and you said, tell me your story, tell me your life story, you'd probably be amazed at what they would tell you. So just be nice to people, be nice to each other, because it's hard. A lot of people are having a hard time this time of year. It's Christmas, and some people don't have families, or their families are, not together, or whatever it is. So just be nice. Can we all just be nice? Don't be an alien swirling saucer. Just be nice.
That's true.
Just be nice.
All right, David.
All right, Tony Ann.
I wonder how many of our Christmas wishes Santa Bobby's going to bring us this year.
I don't know. I have great hopes.
Okay.
Everybody was pretty nice to him, except for Dan. Dan was a little mean. Dan was a little bit aggressive. He was a little aggressive, but it's all right.
But Angie and Shelly, they're gonna leave cookies under the tree for him. So
Yeah.
and churros.
Well, Dan should have thought of the kids when he wrote that. He should have really thought about the kids, because now they're gonna wake up and there's just gonna be footprints. That's it. That's all there's gonna be footprints going to the tree and out again. And the kids will be nothing there. They'll be like, "What happened, Dad? Did you say something? What'd you do?"
Was it last night or the night before? Rich and I watched the Christmas classic, Batman with Mel Gibson. Have you ever seen that one?
No.
Oh, it's so bad and good at the same time. And look for it, beep. But don't watch it with the kids. It's not a kids movie. But Mel Gibson is Santa Claus, and it's there's a lot of blood in it. But it's so It's so bad, it's good, and we watch it every year. And look for it, Fat Man. It's just called Fat Man.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Oh no, I did see that one.
Fat Man.
I did see that one.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw that.
With Walton Coggins.
Yes. Yeah. That one is good. That one is really good.
Yeah.
See, I do watch movies.
We watch that every year.
I watched it once, Tony Ann. Once is enough.
Okay.
I may go back to it just because you mentioned it and it was pretty good. And it's been quite a few years since I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'll do it again.
All right, guys. Merry Christmas. This show come out on Christmas Eve. I hope that you get to spend time with some time with your loved ones, and we love you. So if you don't, just keep listening to Disney Crush.
Yeah, and if you want to get away from your family, because this is a really stressful time, and they're probably getting on your nerves right about now, just put in some earbuds and go listen to the podcast. Just go in the other room and listen to us.
There you go.
Okay, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, and all that good stuff. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, then, well, that's it.
Happy Wednesday.
See you guys.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.
That's it. All right.
The key of truth has spoken!
Put a check on that. Can you do that, Dave? Can you put a check on that one?